Okay, ladies and gentlemen, turn my camera around. So today, we're continuing our journey and our test in earning money just by driving around. So today, I'm going to show you what my secret is for making as much as possible. So yes, we're driving around. As you can see, this is one of the plazas that I'm at out here. And it's a fairly large one. And it's a plaza that's next to my house. So now the key is, okay, how many places of interest can you hit fairly easily, and especially if they're clustered together. So now what I'm going to do is, okay, if you've been watching my other videos, I'll show you how, as I go by each place, I'll click, check in, check in, check in. A lot of times when you just drive by them, it'll check you in. Sometimes it won't. So what I do is, to make sure, is I do the check-in feature. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it over to, so you can see my app, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, let me switch it around. Okay, so that's my Tapestri app. All right, now, as you can see, look at all these avatars, and those green ones, those are me. And so what I did was, okay, here we are. I'm going to zoom in here. All right, now this right here, let me see if I can, let me do this here. Let me go out this way. Okay. Because right here is where I live, where it says the hammocks at Orchard Park. That's my starting point, because that's where I live. Now, when I start off, I usually head towards plazas. The first one is right here, where you see, okay, Wendy's, Taffy's. There's a shopping, is a plaza. So there's a lot of stores I can just click on them and get points and money that way. Then I leave this area here. I go up the street. Is it because there's another plaza? Let me see if I can find it here. All the way up here. See this cluster here? Okay, this is another plaza that I drive to after I left the one that I just came from. This one is called Southgate. Now look at all the places. You see where it's green? That's my avatar. Look at all those places that I was able to check in and earn money that way. So I'm looking for places, okay, there's a lot of clusters of places of interest. So that's what I do. So I go there and I click on them to make sure that I'm earning, and then I go to the next one. Is it good? I go all the way around and do all that. And then this is leaving the Southgate Plaza. And then, hold on. And then what I do is I go up the street here. I'm heading for the next cluster of places of interest. Here's two places there. Okay, now let me scroll over. This right here. This is a small plaza, the Ridge West Seneca Plaza. And look at those places there. So I just drive by them. Look at that. A line of them. There's a few more. And I click, and I earn. And then I go to the next place. I go up this street here. It's called Ridge Road. I make a left-hand turn. There's 3 other places there. I click. Okay, now I drive over, I keep going over, I go down, and then I go over here. There's one place, I click there. Let me keep going this way here. And then, let's go down Abbott. Then it goes way over here. And this is the last plaza that I stop at. And look at the number of places that I check in. All those different stores. PetSmart. There's a special foot place. There's spas up in there. There's AAA insurance up in there. So I just drive around in the parking lot of the mall, of the plaza. There's another store there. I just drive. So notice how all of them, they're like in a cluster. And there's even Longhorn Steakhouse. So now look at this right here. I'm going to scroll out. Look at that they're all like in this cluster. And I just do loop, check in, and then I head on out. Then what I usually do, I head back to home base, which is my house, which is right over here, as you can see. Scroll over there. Okay, yep. And that's where I started off. The Hamptons, Orchard Park, a set of apartments. And so that is how I work. Let me scroll out and look at that. All of these are clusters. I just make a loop. Now, okay, let me do this right here. And then what I can do, I can check and say, okay, did I go to a lot of places? I'll click on my profile at the bottom right-hand corner. I don't know why it keeps going to. All right, okay, good. Here we go. Then I said, okay, let me click on places visited. I click that. Let me show you this right here. I'm going to click up here. Okay, now it says places that I visited. Okay, what places did I go by? And it's going to pull it up. And as you can see, look at all these places I drove by. There's Green Lake, because that's where I'm at now. I checked in there. So all these places I checked in, I checked in, I checked in, I checked in, I checked in. Look at all those. Look at all those. Look at all those. These are our places of interest that they're paying Tapestri because they want that information. And I just went by them and I checked in. Look at that. It just keeps going. And that is how you can earn between 5 and 20. So these are the places of interest. And one other stat I want to show you, you say, well, okay, well, how much money are you making and stuff like that? Okay. I'm going to click on, where is it? Payback history. And what it's going to do is, okay, look at that. 21 cents, 41 cents. See, and these are on different days, depending on how much activity I did. Here's one for 207, $3, I mean 3 cents, $1.33, $1.80, 92. So this shows you how much money you are making per day. So that is what I wanted to show you. And that's Tapestri. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to a spot that has a sharper connection, and then I'm going to finish this video. Is because what's very important is, okay, you saw all those places that I went to, and I checked in. But the key for me is, okay, can I find a place where there's a lot of spots where I can do from place to place to place? And that is key for me. And it also helps on time. Now, here is the other thing I want to mention. Okay, now, with the points of interest, you can click on it, check in, earn that way. Now, you say, well, okay, can I keep doing it? You can keep doing it only after 1 hour pass. So you check in one place, and after an hour pass, you can go back and click it again. So now that's key for me, because now you see those clusters of places that I went to. And then I can start at 1, go to the next one, and then go to the third, and then perhaps an hour has passed by, which it usually does. And when I go to that place where I started off that has a lot of places, I can start the whole thing all over again. And that's my secret for maxing out.